Alright, looks like we're approaching our next dreadful crimes. The Fiend of Fleet Street. Let's see what this is about. Solve the case of the missing detective Murphy. So I wonder if he's going to be dead or not. Might actually be able to make a difference here instead of ruin somebody's marriage and finding people that have already been killed because somebody wants to take their brains and whatnot.
This is one that's most promising.
An important detective is missing. Skullduggery is surely afoot.
Solve it, and I'll write it up quick as you please.
This is kind of screwy, so like, I was thinking about it. So now we're solving these mysteries. What do we get out of it? He writes a book, makes a ton of money, and meanwhile we do all the work and then tell him what we find. It's very generous of us.
He's a friend of mine. The whole station is out looking for him as we speak. Ironically, he came here on an investigation himself. Seems several people have gone missing in this part of town.
Missing people?
We've had reports of missing people over the last few months. Detective Murphy is just the most recent and the only one who's anybody to speak of.
Okay. Suspect 1 met. Oh boy. There we go. So we got a leather shop and a flower shop. So far the good thing is everything's nearby. Oh, and we've... Oof. Maybe everything's not so nearby because we also have a bakery that's right here. Who am I interrogating? Clues found. As I step on the clue. Flower shop manure. Ugh, sack of manure for plants. Examination shows that small bits of bone are mixed in. One appears to be a human knuckle.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Nothing grows plants like human knuckles. What's this over here? Woman's jacket made of soft brushed leather, decorated with diamond-shaped holes. And a leather bag made of pale leather. On the bottom is a fading green image, appears to be a cross of some sort. Now let's talk to these people. What do you know, lady?
I saw him going into the barber shop when I was on my way to work.
Why are you so nervous?
In this kind of neighborhood, people come and go.
Weird lady. Oh man, we got a ton of places to investigate, huh? Who's the other guy we're interrogating? This guy? Don't mind me, officers. I'm just doing your job for you here.
An odd
Start
man
with
indeed.
Detective Murphy.
He spent a fair amount of time in here, poking around.
A detective poking around.
Some people around
so
town
hot.
seem to vanish. It is mysterious.
I'm sure it is. Stephen Bean. Tell me about the
George delivers
manure.
that to us. It's amazing. The flowers just grow and grow.
George. Tell me more about
Sweet
George.
boy, constantly giving my assistant gifts, a jacket, a handbag, and so on.
Let's go back to this lady, I think. Yep. Tell me more about these little gifts you've been getting.
George is my sweetheart. I think he plans to propose marriage soon. Maybe even today.
Alright, what are we investigating next? Let's check out the bakery. I think that's right here. It's on the floor here. Bills. Bills paid. Several from George for meat delivery. It seems Mrs. Moffat pays promptly and gets a good deal from George. George keeps coming up quite a bit, doesn't he? crate of meat. A crate of meat with no label. The meat smells a little odd. Yeah, probably 'cause it's just sitting out here.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Did I just get pushed? That was weird. Mrs. Baker of Meat Pies. Start with Detective Murphy.
Asking about missing people. Bought a meat pie, he did. Stayed and chatted for a few minutes, then headed off to the barber. I'm told that some people have gone missing, but I don't know anything about it.
I'm sure you don't, Mrs. Moffat.
George delivers meat for my pies. Lovely lad. I pay on delivery. I believe he picks it up from a local butcher shop.
Oh boy. Another investigation zone unlocked. We haven't even moved to the other side. Alright. Since it's all right here, we'll stay in the area. You might have noticed I didn't recruit anybody this time to come with me. Because, man, they just get in the way. So there's a suspect here, but no clues. Alright, the butcher.
You
Who's
mean
the
the
butcher?
annoying bloke nosing around? I told him to sod off. I pride myself on the quality of the beef I sell. Somebody selling cheap around here, though, my sales have dropped off. George? I don't know any George.
Interesting. Alright, let's go to these other spots that we haven't checked out. Alright, here we are at... what's this? This is the leather shop? I gotta feel it's gonna be something gruesome, huh? So 2 clues and a suspect. So there's your suspect. Now where are these clues? Why do I feel like I'm doing Blue's Clues or something? Ah, clues are upstairs. I'll be back for you. Don't go anywhere. Leather working tools, collection of sharp knives and strong, thick needles, also several awls, some of which would be used to punch distinctively shaped holes. Like diamond-shaped holes? Oops. I'm like, why won't it inspect? Leather scrap, a sheet of leather with a diamond-shaped hole in it. Now, let's go talk to the suspect downstairs. So at least I guess they're using all parts of the human body, right? They're probably making beef out of them, and then leather jackets, and manure.
He came in asking lots of questions. I believe I answered them to his satisfaction. I suppose there are a few people I haven't seen in a while. Why would you want to know about him? Stupid boy. He does deliver tan leather on occasion, but I really have very little to do with him.
Okay. Alright, barbershop up next. It's not too far. Right around the corner here. Should be the last... what the hell? We got the entrance is in the back or what? Yeah. This is where all the gossip occurs, so you know it's got to be here. Alright, so 2 clues, right? What are they using the hair to make wigs? Sharpened barber's razors. Barber's razors at a barber shop. Who would have thought? What's the other clue? Should be another clue. Yeah, there it is. That looks like blood. Yellow blood. Several drops of blood. Someone has stepped in it, leaving a trail.
Go back and ask about this.
Who stepped here? Oh, there's the trail. Alright, well, let's investigate this guy first. The barber. Feeny side.
Yeah, I gave him a trim. He asked no-ended questions. When I cut his hair, I notices a tattoo right at the base of his neck. A green Celtic cross it was.
Okay.
You're right. Several people have disappeared over the past months. Some of them were customers of mine. I'm trying to quit drinking. Sometimes my hand shakes when I'm
Oh,
giving a shave.
jeez. That is not the kind of barber I want to go to.
George was in here earlier, getting an haircut. He wanted to look nice for his girl. He's been seeing Joanna from the flower shop for some time now. Said he's finally saved up enough money to pop a question.
Who is George? Alright, this is going to lead us somewhere else. Yes, we are continuing our investigation, following the footprints of blood. Gotta walk, 'cause otherwise we lose our detective vision. Or our eagle vision, I mean. Our eagle-eyed detective vision. Oh, you like that, huh? Let's see, look at just the... What the hell's this? George's house. Oh. Is George dead? So 3 clues. And I can't seem to investigate them. Unless... Oh, that's not a clue. That's just the glare coming through the window. That's pretty funny. Slick. Shows how good of a detective I am, huh? I mean, they're making this tricky. They make it look like it is the clues. That was not a good design there. What the hell? Who are you? What are you doing in George's house? A list of pickups and drop-offs. The pickups are mysterious. The drop-offs are meat delivered to bakery. Okay, manure to florist, leather to Tobias, leather delivered to leather worker. Total show a thriving business, but the supplier gets most of the money. I have no clue right now as who. I mean, like, George is an odd person here. I'm assuming we'll find him in his house. But no, because we don't even interrogate George. We're only finding 3 clues. There's George, I bet. George's body. George is very recently dead. His chest has a puncture wound, a diamond-shaped hole. Sounds like it was the leather shop. A diary entry indicating that George is becoming increasingly suspicious concerning his deliveries. Now that I have enough set aside to propose Joanna, I've written to a detective about my suspicions regarding the true source of the product I deliver. What's left? Alright, so let's go outside and see where we need to go next. Who we need to interrogate. Oops, keep going. I'm just gonna stand in the corner. Oh, jeez. I think I see red over here. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, we're back here to interrogate somebody. Joanna.
George, I hoped he'd stop by. I want to see his new haircut. He must be at his house. Oh, I do hope he proposes soon.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Sorry, lady. Resolve. Alright, so it wasn't her. I got a feeling it was the guy at the leather shop. I mean, I think he was the only one that really didn't like him, it seemed. And alright, let's head over there and see if we make a correct accusation. Let's talk to this guy again, see if he did it. Accuse!
He was coming too close to figuring out where all those people went. They get parceled out to the baker, the florist, and me.
Ha!
You very cleverly
knew it.
puzzled that one out. A very unpleasant crime. Perfect for one of Mr. Raymond's penny dreadfuls.
Yes, he's gonna make a ton of money again. Great. So yeah, I kind of figured he was using the leather, killing these people. What happened to the detective though? Still wasn't found, or I guess he was. Yeah, he was consumed and used. All right. All right. Cool. Well, on to the next crime.